Well, hello there, you curious ladies, gents, and non-binary friends, and thank you so much for stopping in on my small corner of the internet today. My name is Humbly Made, and to each and every one of you, I just want to say welcome to my channel. You can find me here every Thursday with a cozy spot just for you and a game loaded up and at the ready for everyone to watch and enjoy, while I lose myself for 2 hours max and explore everything I can possibly get in that time until ultimately you and I are going to have to part ways. But without all the sadness, I did want to get this video out to you guys in order to explain kind of what my vision was going forward here on the Humble Made channel. So here on my channel, I want to lean into my obsession with video games. If you have been around for a while, you've probably seen my writing corner channel videos as well as a few of my VR games, and I kind of want to focus more on my VR content and other gaming consoles like the Nintendo Switch or others if I become interested in the future. So I'm going to be focused here on out on leaning into my video game obsession, and the best way I know to do that is to either play them or dive into the process of making them, and that's going to be with my very own playlist with RPG Maker MV on the OLED Nintendo Switch, where we'll dive into the process of making our very own video game RPG that once finished, you guys will be able to download on your Switch with the code in order to give it a try yourself. I'm really excited for that playlist. I have to prepare for it, so it's going to take me a while, but I'm really excited once I get started on it. So do look out for that. Now, if you are around and you're looking at my previous videos, I have played games like Touring Karts.
An amazing racing game that really reminds me of Mario Kart, but definitely in VR. It is so much fun. I love it, and maybe we can get in some extra people for multiplayer. So keep watching for some more on that.
And I have played games like Survival Nation.
There they are.
Licensing reimagined.
Metal parts. We can use these to upgrade our weapons.
And I have also done a little bit of the demo to Space Salvage.
Amazing experience that I hope I will get new updates on and announcements on coming soon. So make sure that you're subscribed and that the bell is clicked on down below so that you don't miss any of the videos I've got coming up.
Now, I did not get through all of those games, and fingers crossed I will ultimately find a way to get through the debilitating motion sickness that overcame me while I was playing them, which is why I had to switch to the Switch in order to at least satisfy the gaming need that I had. So I've had to shift my attention. Because of this, though, I am working on things one day at a time with both the Oculus and the Switch. One day I will hopefully be able to revisit those games. So do, like I said, keep your head out, keep your eye out for that. And I'm going to shift my efforts over to these screen games so that hopefully you guys can actually see me finish a game. I am coming back with renewed energy, and I'm absolutely itching to jump into amazing experiences, whether it's virtual or in screen. But like I said, for right now, we are going to focus on screen games. But if there are any VR games that you would like me to check out, feel free to leave them in any comment section on any of my videos. I do read all of my comments. I appreciate any of you who have stuck around through this basic 2-year gap. My last video I've uploaded was December of 2023, so I've absolutely taken a Corey Kenshin break, and I apologize. That was not my intention, but again, that motion sickness really had me down and kind of out of the count for playing video games for a while. So it's taken me a bit coming back, but I'm back. I'm really excited to be back, and I have a few video games already started and end mine, and I am so excited to show you guys what it's like to truly immerse yourself in a video game, Humbly style. So in order for me to do that, I have to get back to posting, and I have to kind of be consistent with it. So after everything that I've learned from my first attempt with an uploading schedule and posting gameplays, I do have some ideas about this go around and about what I'm going to do. So I've been really busy while I've been away. Once I got better and once I overcame the bad motion sickness and things like that, writing better video scripts has been something that has kind of kept me motivated for making YouTube videos. Testing them out, as well as starting brand new game saves or brand new games altogether. So I've gone back through my backlog and revisited old games that I either never finished or I just never got around to because a brand new game popped off and I got distracted. So as you would know, I have over 10 hours of gameplays already recorded and ready to go for you guys to watch. So I'm taking this seriously, and I want you guys to know that I am taking this seriously, and I want you guys to be able to hold me accountable to that. There will be times where something may happen in the real world and the upload schedule may be put on pause, but I promise I will post in the community tab about that and when that happens, so that you guys can plan your schedules accordingly, because I know that my videos are not going to be on the shorter side of YouTube, like under 20 minutes. They are not going to be like that. I am going to push for all of my videos to be 35 minutes or longer, and no longer than a 3-hour video, because that's just a lot to edit. That's a lot to get through. So I hope that a 35-minute to 2-hour and a half is well and within the grounds of enough content for you guys on a weekly basis. So do let me know in the comment section if you love that idea. And that means that every video you watch, however, going forward, will not be a live recording. This one is, and if you can tell, my nerves are absolutely getting to me, but we're working through it. I'm getting through it. This is all just a work in progress. So all the videos of my gameplays will not be a live rendition of me playing them, but a backlog of me playing the game, hopefully from start to finish. But again, I probably won't finish every single game. Some games will be just me checking them out and seeing if they're a right fit for the channel. I will let you know if I do decide to change my mind on a game, and it is up to you guys, the community of Curious Bunch gamers, to convince me otherwise. If you guys really like a game or really like me playing it, share your comments, share your thoughts with me, okay? The reason that I decided to pre-record is to ease the pressure with balancing this channel and the editing and all of the curating for this channel's content, and also taking care of my family. I do have to make sure that I stay social and that I keep my in-person relationships healthy. So this is why that it's going to be staggered the way that it is. So I'm going to try to limit the references to holidays unless it's in written text or anything like that. So I just kind of wanted to explain that ahead of time. And I hope that you guys look around and you find a game that interests you on my channel, and if not, that you feel comfortable enough to suggest a video game and why you love that and why you would like for me to take a look at it. I am hoping that this can become a community of just like-minded open people who
Music
like talking about
licensing
games
reimagined.
and the game process and gaming and exploring what's there to be explored about games. And so that's kind of my goal, is that this is a no judgment area when it comes to talking about games or thinking about games or playing games. We show the funny, the hilarious, and the absolute rage, infuriate, just I have to stop the game for like a week to get over this type moments. I love all of them, and I hope that you guys will also enjoy all of them. And I promise to show you everything I experience in my video game plays, except for ones where it's sim, like this. This is Supermarket Simulator on the screen, and as you can see, I am store level 28. But you guys will be seeing the very first playthrough of this game and little bits and pieces where I have just played without talking at all. And I hope that you guys actually enjoy that type of content from me, where I just kind of clue you in every now and then on simulator games that I'm obsessed with, or that I've been into, or that I've tried out lately that may not exactly make the cut for a whole playlist here on the channel, but absolutely make for an occasional interesting game, at least in my opinion. But like I said, should you want me to revisit any game that I have previously discontinued due to maybe they've released updates and it made the game better, or maybe there's been a complete overhaul of the gameplay issues that I had or I commented on, drop a comment and let me know what's going on, because I'm going to try and keep up to date about everything. But I'm just one person, I'm going to be honest with you, and there is a lot of gaming news on a regular basis, so I'm bound to miss something. So it's up to you guys, alright? Now, I know I've been inconsistent in the past, and I know that not every video is going to hit. Some of them are going to miss. Some games are just not going to be your forte. I absolutely understand it, and if you are not interested at all, not going to bug you about it. However, if there is a game that I am playing or that I've started, do give a like to that video. It lets me know that those are the videos and games that I should be focused on, instead of kind of spreading my wings as a gamer per se, and kind of doing a little bit of every game that interests me and kind of seeing what feels right for me. Yes, it's important for me to love the game as the person creating this content, but it's also important to me that you guys enjoy watching the game as well. It's not a one-way street over here, and I want to make sure that you guys are aware of that. Now, my anxiety kind of demands that this is also for funsies, as in like, if I'm not having fun, if I'm not enjoying it, I'm not putting out the video. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be very, very strict with myself that the content has to speak to me. If I don't feel motivated and interested in the video, it's going to make it that much worse if I release it and you guys aren't interested in it. So it's going to be a give and a take, but I'm 100% here to commit and to stick with it even after those bad days. Ooh, wonder if you guys can hear the storm outside. That's crazy. So that is where I stand on as far as like the content goes. I hope that I can bring the type of joy to you guys that I get from video games, and also from video game content creators here on YouTube that play games that I can't. Which brings me to another part of the content that I do want to preface, is that hard games that are meant to irritate or drive your frustration are just not my forte. I love simulator games and farming games and cozy games, but above all else, I love turn-based games. And I have found that the more that a game forces you to be frustrated or forces you to be irritated, the less likely it is for me to finish it. So, just keeping that in mind, of what kind of games you're going to find me introducing here on the channel. I don't want you to be blindsided, and I'll try to make sure that I mention any game that I have in mind about bringing to the channel prior to just springing it on you. So, but you know, surprises sometimes a good surprise is nice, right? So let's see, is there anything else that I think is worthy of discussing? I don't know. I mean, I think we've kind of gotten through all of it. I know it sounds like a bit much, but I just kind of wanted to outline everything here in this video before I start uploading videos come April. So do be on the lookout on the 3rd that my first double feature upload will be done and ready to be watched. I'm so excited. But I just wanted to kind of get this out of the way. If you have any questions or anything that you kind of want me to explain or kind of re-explain if I wasn't quite clear, like I said, drop a comment down below. I don't know. I hope that we can learn from each other going forward, especially within video games. I'm hoping to branch out of my element at some point to get into the harder games like Dragon's Dogma, which is an action-based game and not turn-based at all. Those games kind of make me really anxious and kind of nervous to play games when they're like that, so that's why I would prefer a turn-based game. But I'm trying to branch out, so hopefully through the longevity of my channel and me being consistent, you guys will get to watch me be able to branch into harder games and games that I normally would never attempt otherwise. And like I said, hopefully I can keep the fire burning for VR games, and hopefully I can get back into them at some point. I've had to step away from them, so that last video that I uploaded was officially about the last time I played a VR game. So it's been well over a year since then, and I feel it for sure, but I do miss it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I do miss it. So hopefully one day I can go back. Also, about video games, I also like talking about the parts of games that I didn't like on the face, that maybe one day, you know, the developers or maybe a up-and-coming game developer can hear thoughts and opinions about a gamer, about a game's outlook or its gameplay, or maybe how it feels or its features or its feedback, and be able to do something a little different, think outside of the box. And they won't know that unless people tell them. So I want to keep all conversations about video game critiques, gameplay critiques, to just the game. Everything between opening credits and ending credits. I want to keep all criticisms away from the developer studio, away from individual developers, because that's where it can get muddy. And I think if we keep it in between opening credits and closing credits, the passion can be there, but it can't be taken personal, you know? And I think that's where video games can shine, is that the critique can be on the art itself, and that us gamers, that we can keep it respectful, you know? We can keep the developer out of it as far as their personal life or their personal choices for the game. Instead, we can keep it abstract and objective between, I liked what was between this part of the game, and I didn't like how this part of the game correlated with the rest that I did like. That type of talk. So let me know what you think. I encourage all types of that tone in the comment section. The comments will be monitored, so let's keep it respectful, guys. Everybody here has their own opinion, and I think as long as everybody feels heard, nobody can feel invisible, you know? So just to recap, you can find me humbly right here with a new video every Thursday.
Music
Unless I give you a heads up on the
reimagined.
community post tab. Otherwise, with a game loaded up and about an hour or two freed up for us to explore as much as we can within a game. And so ultimately, you and I have to go about our day. I hope that you'll enjoy the adventures that I have planned for us, and maybe one day we'll meet up in a live stream where you can help me in a real life adventure one day. That is my goal. So maybe one day we can get there. How many subscribers do you think that takes? I have no idea, but maybe one day we'll find out. And to those of you who are not yet convinced to subscribe to become one of the curious bunch of gamers, I completely understand. Though that's not going to stop me from trying to earn your subscription in each and every video. I'm just going to let you know. I want you to know that there is a place in the Curious Bunch for you whenever you're ready. Doesn't matter day or night. I'm not going to watch. I'm not going to pester. But I do want you to know that there's a place for you here. And you're valid. And if all you want to do is just give a thumbs up, I respect that too. And that makes you an honorary little bunch. I'm just saying. There's a place for everybody. I don't think there's anything wrong with a participation trophy in this matter.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Alright, well, this is officially the end of my reintroduction video, and I think I've taken up enough of your time. My fleeting wish is for you watching this video to have a moment today that puts a smile on your face that is so freaking strong that everybody asks you about it. Oh yeah, that type of moment. You know the moment. And should you find yourself in a gaming experience of your own, your friend Humbly here hopes you remember to explore everything. Take care of yourself, friends, and you'll be seeing me in the next one.
I literally take everything and make it my private game.
Artlist.io.